to AAA last year. Reynolds is right there.
And if he is just a fourth outfielder, then he is just a fourth outfielder. Like that's
or,
good.
Or a platoon,
or like a platoon. He could be a really good platoon player.
Right. And the Pirates are, they definitely have a lot of
and with the uncertainty
prospects.
Dickerson's his last year, so
Big Dick.
Big Dick.
But
yeah, those four guys, I don't think anything was shocking.
And then Brian Hayes, man, he's going to be right around the door step 2.
Yes, sir.
So
yes, sir.
There you go. So a couple guys that were unprotected. My boy Brandon Waddell, Domingo Robles. I could see, I don't know. Rule 5 draft is weird. It's like
I could see Waddell.
Yeah, but what are teams they're gonna hold Waddell on their, because if they're picked in the Rule 5 draft, they have to stay up with the major league team the whole year, or they get offered back to the original team. So,
right.
Your team's gonna pick up Waddell and just roll him out in the bullpen all year. It's tough to.
Well, I'll put it this way: I'm not saying that he's gonna stick, but I'll bet a team could they could pick him up. He's an intriguing person that's going to be out there that you might look to say, let's put him in the bullpen. That's what most Rule 5 guys are. They're not coming to be in your rotation. It's like, what if we can stash him in the bullpen so we can, kind of sit here, not do too much damage for our team, see what he has, and then maybe he can become something, right? And I thought that's what you hope for. That's what we hoped for with Tyler Webb. It just didn't work out. And boy, I love that pick. But, I think that's what's going to happen. I think he could get picked up. But again, it doesn't mean he's going to stay there. They eventually could return him back to the Pirates.
Right.
But I think that's probably the one that I look at the most right now that could go. But I'm okay with it. It's like if he does go, I'm okay with it because of the depth that we do have.
Right.
He's just one of the other guys that we have coming up, and they're all right there.
And probably because he would probably get returned back or something anyway.
And there you go.
Like you said. And then the other, we did have a trade this week, DiNardo. Very small, under the radar one. Just another roster crunch. Speaking of the 40-man roster, they traded Tanner Anderson to the A's for a player to be named later, or cash. Or
I forgot about that.
Could it be DiNardo's favorite, international money?
Well, it won't, but I would hope so.
You love that international money.
I love it. Look at all think about it. Look at all the top prospects right now. Where do they come from? Where do they come from, Ryan?
International.
Where do they come from?
International.
Where's Juan Soto from?
Juan Soto.
Oh, my boy. Anyways, yes, I do love international money, and hopefully the Pirates can get back down in there and get some good things in return and have a nice quality international system again, because they can't do it through the draft, as everyone likes to say, which they're about average. But anyways, yeah, I forgot about the Tanner Anderson. What did you think about that? Does Oakland see something in him that?
Who the hell knows what Oakland sees? He could go anywhere from just flaming out to he's Cy Young winner next year or something with the A's.
Right.
Who knows with that?
We're talking about Waddell. Would you pick Waddell over Anderson or the opposite? Because that's essentially what they're doing. They made a trade for him.
If it was just to have in my system, not necessarily on the 25-man, I would take Waddell at this point. But
so that's what they did. They said, we want Tanner Anderson. So I was kind of shocked on that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Who knows what the A's are doing, but it kind of you're almost wishing couldn't it have been another team that just trade him for, I don't know, the White Sox or something. Why did it have to be the A's? Because who knows what the A's are like the Rays that'll probably work out.
That's how I think, right? I'm like, oh shit, the A's got him. What do they see in him? You know, what are we missing?
So
and it's kind of intriguing. He's had solid numbers. He doesn't give up home runs. So I don't know. Maybe watch him go over there, and he's going to be we're going to trade for him down the line.
A lot of ground balls.
He's gonna,
but
yeah, but oh well, doesn't strike out a ton at all. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. But yeah, Tanner Anderson goes over there. That freed up another spot.
I can hear the. Tanner Anderson, they let him get away. We gave him away, and he turned into Cy Young and all this stuff. But
oh god,
no, I think we'll be all right.
I don't know what's Poni say about him.
And so you can give me spin rates, Tim, but the stats say otherwise.
Oh god, he doesn't like him. It's done. Tanner Anderson's the GOAT.
Sounds about right.
World Series A's finally because of Tanner Anderson.
We're in trouble.
Oh. All right.
Well,
I mean, I don't know. Is there anything else to say about the Rule 5 draft? Because I think that's the end of our show.
Pretty much it, man. There was not much going down in the offseason this week. And I mean, we could talk about this briefly. I mean, as far as free agency, like, it looks like we're going to have another slow start to free agency. You think it's going to be like last year? Like, at least go into as far as it is? Because, I mean, so far, I mean, I know the winter meetings are coming up, and that's usually when the trades and everything have, start happening. But
right.
You think we're going to have this crap happen again where it's just like a slow moving process?
I don't. Maybe I'm more hopeful. Maybe that's like me being optimistic because I really hope it's not. But it's just like this offseason, it's a totally different dynamic than the other ones. People weren't spending money because there wasn't much out there to spend on. As we saw, once again, what I was thankful for, that we didn't get a free agent. So you didn't have the intriguing players out there to spend money on. And then also teams were trying to save money. They were being cheap. They didn't want to go over that luxury tab so that way they could this year. You know what I mean? Like, they're now, like, everyone's, except for, the Nationals and Red Sox? Were they only two? I think they were, right? That paid into luxury, that were over the cap?
Oh, Red Sox and Yankees?
Nationals.
I'm not sure, honestly.
The Dodgers were under, too, weren't they? I mean, that's why the whole Matt Kemp issue went down. And I'm pretty sure they were the only two.
I know
anyways,
they wanted to get
the
under
Yankees, they were under. I'm pretty sure the Dodgers were too this year. But that's the thing. Like, they wanted to go under the cap. That way their tax gets reset because they knew this year they were going under, but they didn't want to pay the high tax amount to do so. So I do think that you're going to see teams spend money. It's going to be active this year. There's talent out there to be active on. And I think because of that, teams will get aggressive. So I'm not saying that everyone's going to fly off the board in December, but I do see more action this year at the winter meetings. Where, I mean, last year I think all it was Marlins, and that was it because they're just trying to dump people. I think you're going to see some action this year.
Well, I mean, you'll definitely see these guys get signed, but it's like my question.
Yeah, but I'm
is,
saying at the winter, I think it's
right.
not going to be drawn out till like February.
Well,
like how it's been.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be. I don't know though, dude.
Once the winter meetings come,
happened.
you're going to start seeing some action.
It's like nothing has happened. We'll see.
Yet.
And it could be one of those where, I mean, we said this last year too, but there wasn't the names. Like, they just might be, they're waiting for Harper and Machado to sign, and then once that starts, the floodgates open. But I don't know. We kept thinking that was going to be, it's going to start it now, and it never really did.
Yeah.
So
they're going to be in Vegas. Everyone's going to be drunk.
Yeah. They'll be
doing coke.
They'll be on the blackjack table.
Right. Things going to happen. They're going to regret it, but it's going to happen. And we're not going to be there. Thanks a lot, Ryan. Thanks a lot, man.
No, you said you wanted to come back to Newcastle.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Vegas, Newcastle, which one?
Clearly. I was putting on my pony. I said I want to come back to Newcastle. That way we can go to Vegas. But it didn't happen. I don't have his powers.
Pony, easy trip to Vegas. Comfortable trip. Business-like for the Pirates.
Business-like trip. Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, my. That's it. I'm done.
I think we're done here. We've come full circle to Pony again. It's time to go.
Time to go. Remember,
right.
December 13th, live on Twitch.
10 o'clock. That's it. Live on Twitch. Go follow us. Once we get 50, we're going to give you some swag. And then, do all the other stuff we said. But we'll catch y'all next week. God, Ryan, I'm thinking about it. Like, we're talking about this. We're going to be doing that show during the winter meetings. It's basically going to be a recap. It's going to be Thursday. Well, everyone's going to be flying home. The Rule 5 draft's going to be done.
I mean, if you want, I'll just get a blackjack like tabletop, pull it out, and we'll just pretend like we're at the winter meeting.
Let's do that. Do you still have your poker table?
I could find it. I think it's somewhere.
That old cheap one you had before.
It's somewhere at my parents', I think.
That's what we're doing then for sure. Book it. We're going to be sitting down at the poker table. I'll have the chips out. We're ready.
Call Al up. Get him over here. Yeah, we'll have a little poker game.
Let's do it.
I like it.
It's going to go off the rails real quick. Everyone's going to follow us and then delete us.
You're like, what is going on?
All right. So, yeah. But anyway, so we'll catch y'all next week. It's going to be December next week, right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it will be.
Yeah. We'll catch y'all next week then. So,
see what Pony says.
Bye-bye.
Can't wait.
Peace.